Say I invade topside and take his whole topside after the changes and get the 250 to 300 gold for his 3 camps. Say I take all 3 camps. But the enemy jungler still stays bot side and gets a Hextech Dragon instead because I went topside for a mark. The Hextech Dragon is worth 2300 gold for his team and stats. So I lost 2300 gold worth of stats for my team and his versus him getting them for his team because I killed 3 camps. The value is just not there. The value is just not there for counter jungling topside and playing topside when you can just play around bot side. It's just not there. You can take a whole half of their jungle, but it's not going to change much compared to just getting your bot lane ahead and getting the dragons, because the overall value from the dragons and bot lane is just, it equates to so much more in a game. That's the main issue with it right now. It's the main issue why junglers don't want to gank top lane as often or go for heralds as much as they want to go for dragons. It's just because of the insane value you get from killing 2 people bot lane or getting the dragons and stuff. It's just so much value for a team. It's so valuable. Don't kill yourself before I get down there, friend. Don't do it. I'm not going to change my mark because they'll be dead within 8 seconds if I even get a successful gank off. So, no point in changing the mark. Yeah, they would have died within the 8 seconds. Alright, 700 gold for ganking bot twice. We take it. Let's go. Go grab this mark too. Oh, they have a gangplank again. I hate playing this gangplank so much, man. I hate that champ. Alright, gonna reset. Taking enemy bot and losing nothing. I mean, yeah, if you could vertical jungle and take both bot sides, it would help. But realistically, with the way League plays right now, most junglers know at this point, since it's been a couple months since the whole meta essentially changed, most junglers right now know that you should pretty much always just be ganking bot. So most of the time, it ends up as a 3v3 permanently bot lane, or bot side of the map. Because most, not all, most junglers though know it's just more valuable to get your bot lane ahead. So yeah, I mean, if you're playing against a jungler who for some reason is ignoring their bot lane, yeah, I mean, the 20% extra damage you're going to do to enemy jungle camps next patch, that'll be nice, yeah. 100% that'll be nice. Realistically though, most junglers know not to play permanently bot side, or top side. Most bot junglers know to play top, or bot, I mean. Wait, Misfortune, are you not coming? Like, look, their jungler was topside a minute ago. She's still topside. Look what happens now. Her laners die. I just got anywhere from close to 600 gold worth of gold for my team there. Their bot lane's denied XP, so now now my bot lane's ahead. My scaling carries ahead. Plus, I'm getting the dragon stats for free. All because she played topside. Even if she kills my top laner there, even if she kills Camille there, think about the amount of value I just got versus the amount of value she gets there. It's always worth to try to play around bot side versus trying to play around your top side, hoping. Your bot lane is just too valuable. That's pretty much the thing that made the meta the way it is right now, where that bot lane is just insanely valuable. It's essentially 2 changes. They nerfed golden XP in jungle so much that they're not worth playing around golden jungle, like golden or the jungle and stuff right now. They nerfed the golden XP so much right now that it's just not insanely valuable. The other change is they buffed ADC itemization to the point where ADC itemization is so strong and they're so good at scaling right now and snowballing that normally the team with the ADC that's ahead tends to win because it snowballs so heavily. That tends to be why it's so valuable to play around bot side right now. But it's not just the ADC either. It's also the matter of the fact that once your bot lane's ahead and snowballing, you tend to be able to have your support also start perma roaming like the other, like a secondary jungle there. So then you essentially have two junglers running around controlling the map at that point while also having an insanely high scaling champion ahead. It's why playing around bot side is so valuable right now. When they're early behind, you should still always try to get your ADC and stuff back in the game if you can. Most junglers have a way to get their team back in the game if they can. Camille's fine. She's Camille. There's no way to kill her. The champion's so safe. You should always be trying to find a way to get your bot lane back in lane or in the game right now, though. There's no real value in playing around the other side of the map. Trin might become a split pusher, cool, but at the end of the day, I mean, losing Dragon Soul and all the stats from Dragon and stuff versus losing a turret is like, eh. What are some ways they could try to get back in the lane? I mean, she's Diana. I have two immobile, well, I guess one immobile champion because she's got free Zonios, but she's Diana. All she has to do is jump on my Misfortune and then burst my Misfortune, and congratulations, Misfortune gets CC'd and dies to that enemy team. Use your champion's kit. I can't catch him. Oh, okay. Nice flash.
I hope this one has strong legs.
Wonder if I can make him mega mad. I don't know if this is gonna be warded though. This might be warded and I might die for it. Kaisa just walked away. I think this is warded and I think I die for this. The way she's playing makes me feel like it might be warded, but maybe not.
Not here, not yet.
Fear makes the chase more fun.
Oh, there's Trin. Depending on if Elise can cocoon, yeah, they should be okay, I think. Oh no, don't get cocky. Don't get cocky. Don't kill yourselves. Keep your lead. I guess tier Jax or stuff. Even then, Jax and stuff isn't worth camping for the most part.
None can hide.
The influence of the game that top lane champions have versus bot lane and mid lane champions just isn't really worth losing out on. Like, don't get me wrong, a lot of people, even like whether they're high or low rank or whatever rank, even like challengers and pro players and stuff, everybody wants the the jungle meta to change because bot laners hate the perma gank bot lane meta. Top laners hate the meta entirely because they don't get to do anything. Junglers hate the meta because we don't want to have to perma live in bot. Nobody likes the meta, but there's just no value in playing around anywhere but bot lane. It's just the way it is right now. Like, there's just no, like, it's just, the game is just designed right now to pretty much perma-live here. And I don't even get super heavily punished for it either. And it's just the sad part of how the game is right now. Because again, now that I have bot lane prio, I have dragon prio.
Yet they are never prepared.
Oh, she got that. Oof. I did miss the mark, but that's not a big deal. Not having cooldowns for this is a little bit risky, but it's okay. I still have Smite up. Like, see, I'm not even getting heavily punished for it or anything. It's just the way it is. And see, now they're mad at their ADC too. Like, I wish I was joking when I say this is like the most efficient way to win games right now, but essentially it is. Like, I've ignored my top side almost the entire game, but it doesn't really matter. I guess I'll go collect my red and then go right back to bot lane. Right, so they haven't said anywhere that they're going to nerf Drakes as far as I know. They have not said in a single place. The only thing they're changing next patch, essentially, and they haven't said anything else, is they're essentially going to make it so... Oh, my bot lane's back. I can go top lane. But they're essentially going to make it so, what is it called? Did you get a little bit less lane XP next patch and you do more damage to enemy camps, plus camps are worth a slightly more gold? Realistically, it's not going to change much about how broken jungle is in terms of ganking bot lane right now because of just the insane value. Eventually they will. I do think they need to nerf dragons. Personally, I don't think they should have ever buffed dragons last year because one Hextech Drake being a free 2,300 gold worth of stats for a team is kind of nuts. But I don't work at Riot, and Riot doesn't care about my opinion. So, yeah. I personally think 2,300 gold of stats for one dragon is not okay. Why not put the dragon topside? Most of the time, every time people say that, for one, they say the way they coded the dragon pit, it doesn't work with just swapping it whenever, because apparently it would be hard to recode it or whatever. And the other reason is because all that would happen is the duo lane would just swap to wherever the bigger objective is. So like dragon, they would just swap. And last time there was a lane swap meta in pro play and stuff, it was one of the most boring metas to watch, so I don't think they ever want to have a chance of stuff like lane swapping come back like that.
Hungry we follow.
Go, Wolf.
I don't know, like again, I don't know, but that's just what they said last time on a Reddit post, is that the way they code the dragon pit and the map changes and stuff and wouldn't work the same way for dragons and barons and stuff. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's just one of your typical Riot's responses of just not wanting to actually do things. Again, I'm not a Rioter and I have no inside information. I only know what like can say what they say based on like Reddit threads and stuff, but I have no clue actually like why. Misfortune, I wasn't even near you, bro. How could I ult you? I was killing the other two. No. I had to try. I got executed. Me and Luis got executed.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I wasn't even near you when you died. I was killing the other two people. How are you mad? How are you mad at me for carrying the game and winning the game for you in the first place? That's one question. Two, you weren't near me.
An enemy has been slain.
Tomorrow is a hope, never a promise.
An enemy has been slain.
No match for us.
Few are.
Hello, Limeros. How you doing? Yes, there's a lot of things in League that I feel like they could change, but they don't, for like even just clarity's sake. Like one of the things that's really annoying is the fact that the League map isn't flat, so hitboxes in the river and stuff are always wonky, and abilities that should hit miss, and abilities that should miss hit. Like a lot of stuff like that I feel like they could change, and a lot of people are like, maybe they just don't know how to make the map flat, but they know how to change the map because they've already shown that they've added alcoves in season 9. They make the dragon change the map and stuff. So like, they know how to change the map, they just simply don't. And I don't understand why you want to have it so the map's not flat, because all it does is make it feel really bad to get hit by abilities that shouldn't get hit or shouldn't hit, and feel really bad to miss abilities that should hit. That's, in my opinion, I don't understand why they're against changing the map and just making it flat, personally. But there's a lot of things they could change, but they don't really do, and I don't know, again, if it's just Riot being lazy or if there's like actual specific reasons they don't or what. But it feels like there's a lot of things they could change just to make the game feel better for the sake of feeling better. But yeah. Make it symmetrical instead of mirrored. Dude, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. It's weird. I don't know. Again, I'm not a Rioter though, so my opinion on this game doesn't matter. Next patch is going to make Kindred feel better. I don't think it's going to change anything for Kindred. Again, Kindred doesn't really struggle to kill enemy camps. Like, you can already get your mark really easily with Smite and stuff. So I don't think that's really going to change much. And I also don't think that it matters in the regards of, even if you make it so like you do the full damage, it's still going to just be the same meta of permacamp bot lane and live in bot lane, because bot lane is your home as a jungler. I don't think anything really changes next patch. I don't want to die to her. But with like Smite and things, you kind of already one-shot even the enemy jungle camp, so I don't think it really changes anything, personally, for me.
Well hunted, dear wolf.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
I smell prey.
You know, like perma living in one lane. Dude, no jungler likes to play the perma living in one lane. Oh, I walked on top of the plant. No jungler likes it, bro. Don't worry, it's not just you. When you path bot, the enemy jungler path bot, but is full red, and you legit have. I mean, it just depends really where, like, which buff and stuff they go to. Yeah, don't worry, friend. None of us like the current jungle meta. None of us like this. Laners hate it, junglers hate it, everyone hates it.
There are so many ways to die.
This next one will be easy.
And if not,
More fun.
Where's Trend at? I want to fight Trend. He's the only one who I haven't gotten a stack on. Anyone? Do we just want to do... Oh, they forfeited. Okay, cool. Alright, well, there we go. I technically didn't die other than getting executed, but there you go. 13, 1, and 3. Yeah, it's just that's just pretty much jungle in a nutshell. Perma live bot. Die, gank bot lane, live, gank bot lane, kill 3 camps, gank bot lane. Just gank bot lane, bro. Like, did I even kill my Krugs once that game? I don't think I even touched my Krugs that game. At all. I quite literally did nothing but live bot lane. That's all it was. But yeah, 13, 1, 3, or 13, 0, and 3, essentially, if you don't like count the execution. But there you go. Kind of boring, but it's what you do for jungle. I guess maybe I'll upload this or a video for today, just so I have a Kindred video for the people who want Kindred. Sorry there's not much interesting with Kindred and stuff right now, because bot lane or jungle be boring right now. But hey, I guess there should be a new Kindred skin shown in about a week or so. So I mean, for all the Kindred addicts, your new skin should be shown in like a week or so. Maybe 2. Yeah. Woo! People on YouTube, like, comment, and all that stuff. Or hate me. I don't know. I don't care.